People who've been out on the water in a storm on one of them know that they are much, much different. The Great Lakes that border parts of the United States and Canada are the largest group of freshwater lakes on the planet, with a total area of 94,000 square miles or 244,000 square kilometers. And in total, they contain an astounding 21% of the entire world's freshwater by volume. And for context, if you were to spread that amount of water across the entire continent of North America, it would be 5 feet deep all around. The lakes that make up what are known as the Great Lakes are Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. And due to their incredible size, the 5 Great Lakes actually behave more like seas or even small oceans.
Give me a moment.
Horizons are often distant, and the waters can be more than just a little bit choppy. Rolling waves also aren't uncommon, and neither are strong winds and currents, and they can reach great depths too. The deepest part of the Great Lakes can
Okay, let's go. Cold out here, guys. Check out the old e-bike. Covered in snow. I took out the battery. I put a towel right there so that if the snow melts, it won't drip right into where the battery connections are. So yeah, I had the e-bike out today. I took the e-bike to the store to buy a couple of food items. Not really set up for doing videos right now, but have to make do. Got to keep the channel growing somehow. So yes, hello everybody. It's very cold up here in Alaska. Would love to see you rub Miracle Whip all over yourself. I'm trying to edge. Oh, that's not the kind of comments we're looking for here, buddy. I shouldn't even read that, but sometimes I just read them without even. You have Riz or no? Yes. I do have a lot of Riz. You know, I got a lot of cryptos, a lot of Riz. I got gold. Get the gold out. There's the Riz. Can I be your friend? Yeah, I suppose so. I don't see why not. Nice ceiling. Yeah, that's one we get that a lot. Nice. The termites got in here. So he just came. Okay, that's sir. Please watch another channel. Please don't watch this channel. Call the huz and riz them then. Yeah. I'm from Alaska. We are a group of crypto investors in Alaska. Today I'm going to actually look at some of the cryptos. Hopefully you guys all have Coinbase accounts and you have your own crypto strategy. You know, what happened to the roof? Termites. I just said it. Yes, the termites got to the roof. So let's check out some cryptos right now. Bitcoin has actually just went down a bit to 101,400. Bitcoin's been going crazy lately. It was down to like 100, then it hit a new record high, and then it quickly sold off as I predicted. whenever it hits a new record high, you're going to get a lot of sellers. It's just the way it is. Because that's a psychological limit on it. But yeah, Bitcoin is down right now. Ethereum is down to 3,227. So Ethereum falling fast. It's down about 1.2% right now. XRP is down to 305. $3.05. I believe XRP is pretty high. You know, I sold most of mine. I did buy back a small position so I could be in on the fun, but I really think it is going to go down. What happened to the roof? Yeah, the termites got it. We already discussed this. They got to a lot of the house, but I have done extensive repairs. Okay, so the house is still going. Litecoin down to 115 bucks. Stellar Lumens is 43 cents, so that's down 3.5%. If you wanted to take action on that one, now would be the time. Buy some Stellar Lumens. You know, I love to buy dips. Shiba Inu too right now is down. I'm from Squid Game. Okay, good to meet you. Good to meet you. Shiba Inu is down to 4020. So that really sucks. But Shiba Inu is one of my favorite cryptos. Always has been because of all the popularity. Yes, I'm in Alaska. I invest in crypto in Alaska. So let me just all right, Shiba Inu. Doesn't even say anything about it here, but Shiba is my favorite crypto. It's down. You can see that Shiba Inu, when it spikes, it doesn't really stay high that long. That's why I sold most of mine. I died from a freaking fork, and I died from a freaking fork. Okay. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. So Shiba Inu, it looks like it's coming down. It's about to get really boring again, possibly, which is what I like. I like to buy cryptos when they're slow, when they're boring, because then you get the best prices. A lot of people want to buy into the hype, and they end up becoming bag holders, and I don't recommend buying when everything's getting hyped up. Like right now, you have Trump coin that just came out. It's skyrocketed, and now it's already going down. You've got Melania coin that went up to about $3 billion market cap. I think the Trump coin went up to like 13 or 15. I think Trump coin hit 15 billion. Oh, Wyatt's cooking with Wyatt. I should have known you were cooking. I already cooked eggs today, eggs and rice, and I had a protein shake mixed with orange juice, and I had a lot of other things. I ate a lot of different stuff today to try to bulk up. I'm trying to get jacked, okay? Because I need some meat on my bones up here in Alaska. I'm too skinny for this environment. You know this. But Shiba Inu is coming down 4020. I believe Shiba Inu could go to a penny eventually. I'm cooking eggs, green onions, sourdough roasted with honey. Yeah, this guy is a professional. He should be a professional chef from the sounds of it. Wyatt, you should be a chef. I wouldn't want to be a chef just because even if you cook it perfectly, someone still might not like it, you know, and there's not enough profit per dish really for me. I'd rather trade stocks than become a chef. But it's good to be able to cook for your own family. You can cook. If you're a good cook, you can make your whole family have enjoyable meals that will be life lasting forever, you know, that you'll remember even after you're dead. All right. Unleash, you own. Yeah, if you own the restaurant, obviously you can keep a higher percentage of the profit. So yes, you are right about that. But our schools do not teach people how to own restaurants. They teach people how to work for one, you know. So people need to learn how to run a restaurant for sure. If they want to do that. But yes, Bitcoin right now is way down, guys. This is I say it's way down, but it's still over 100K. Ethereum 3,200, XRP $3.03. So XRP is even going lower now. And it looks like XRP could really plummet, like absolutely tank. I think it's a likely possibility. XRP could just plummet. But I'm not too worried because I only have about $300 worth of XRP, 300 or 400. I bought just to get in on the action. You know, it's a lot of fun. What are your guys' thoughts on cryptos? Come on, let's go. Let's go. You can see the XRP right there. I mean, every time it spikes, it always sells off, just like Shiba Inu. So if that's going to be the case, then XRP is about to drop very, very fast. And it could coincide with a drop in the stock market too. So this is the worst case scenario potentially that is building up. So I don't know when it's going to happen, guys, but we could see a huge drop. This guy says he's got a big, we can't, please don't talk like that. Yeah. Yeah, I got about $400 worth of XRP. You know, honestly, I should just get rid of it. But I do this for YouTube. I hold a lot of these just for YouTube. So I talk about these things. So I believe I should be a holder of them if I'm going to talk about them. Otherwise, I'd be kind of like a scammer. I'd be telling you guys that, you know, everything there is to know about crypto, but I don't even own it. I'd be a scammer. So I do own about $5,000 in crypto, and you know, 4,500. So just so you know, tomorrow my 6K is going to stocks. Yeah, that'd be a good choice probably. You know, if I had $6 grand, I'd buy $2 grand in silver, $2 grand in stocks, and keep $2 grand in cash. And that cash would be for probably cryptos. When the cryptos collapse, when they drop, I would save cash for that moment right there. But yeah, your stock account, yeah, load it up, dude. You're a young guy. If you're young, I would load up on your stock account. I would just keep buying everything in sight. You know, well, that might not be the best thing. Really, the best thing now is to hold a lot of cash. I think the stock market's going to tank. Then you can buy shares like half price for like half off, or even way more than that. You know, when the stocks crash, it's going to be a big one. So I have said that the stock market crash will come in the first quarter of 2025. And I said that Trump wants to get it over with real quick. I think that they're going to do that. They're just pumping up the Trump coins and everything. And I think they're doing one last final pump before, you know, the collapse comes, before the more bad economic data starts coming out. And it can happen real quick, guys. It can happen real quick. This is just what I think is going to happen. I have 11, only 6 into stocks. Okay, 6 grand into stocks, and you got 11 grand. That's pretty good. Some guy is keeping bees on our property and orchards, good for us and bees, but also free honey whenever we want. You want to sell some of the honey. Yeah, you have to see if you can make that deal or whatever. Get some free honey, sell a little bit of it. Maybe the opportunity will be there, you know. Sure. Honey can get a lot of value. I know people that do maple syrup. Maple syrup is really tasty. You know, there's nothing like, you know, authentic, fresh maple syrup. I have eaten this maple syrup right out of the freaking tap, right after it's like refined. And when they make maple syrup, you have to put it through like an evaporator, and it evaporates all the water. And what's left is like the thick, pure maple syrup. You know, there's nothing quite as good as a spoonful of maple syrup right out of the freaking tap, right after it's freshly made, as it's being bottled. You know, or usually it gets canned or whatever. Bro, why are you scamming people? I'm not scamming anyone. I'm not taking any money from anyone. I don't get paid for this, so I'm not causing any scam. I'm not, you know, giving you guys information for money. I'm getting nothing. And I'm freezing out here. The TikTok's actually doing really good. We got 5,400 followers. So some days I want to do more TikTok, and some days I want to try to do YouTube. But now we only got 15 followers right now, so we're not really doing good. But yeah, we're not scamming. I tell you guys about the other channels that are scamming people, that just want to pump crypto up to the moon and create bag holders. And, you know, there's paid pumpers out there. So I'm the one person that's not scamming people. I'm not a paid pumper. So my channel is kind of unique, and I think that's in a good way. You guys should not be watching these other channels that are paid pumpers, because then they're overly optimistically bullish, because they're getting paid to promote certain cryptos like Sui, Tron, XRP. You want to have someone on your side that's going to be honest about these cryptos, like me. So that's the services that I provide. Just crypto honesty, basically. All these other channels you're just creating hype, and I don't like what's going on out there in the general crypto world. With the Trump coin, this is a sign of a market top. Trump's trying to make money. It's so funny. Like I told you, he was going to become the richest man in the world. His first day in office, he's got this Trump coin, and he's doubling his net worth just doubled. I just saw an article on my computer that says Trump's net worth doubled. And I predicted that he would become the richest man. So his very first day, it's insane. So I'm still keeping with my prediction that Trump is likely to become the world's richest man because he will take every opportunity to make money as the president. I think he is going to do some good things. He's going to have a lot of victories with securing the border, getting rid of the illegal immigrants. So I think, and Trump said that there are now only two genders. So I think that was a major win, a major victory in the United States, because a lot of people are confused about that and they think there's so many different genders. So this kind of now says that our nation only supports two genders. So I think that this is a huge win when Trump said that. It had to really piss off a lot of those liberals, but I think that's a good thing to piss them off because they've been running amok for way too long, doing whatever they want to do, letting men go into little girls' locker rooms and stuff like that. Like the world is becoming insane. That's why we got Trump. People know that these liberals are getting insane and they want to put a stop to it. So they said, let's vote for Trump. That's basically what I did. I was like, I'm going to support Trump because these liberals are getting too wacky and wild with a lot of their theories about the human genders and all that. And so much stuff needed to change. So my cousin has a DL offer to Oregon for basketball and somewhere I never knew. I went to a game today, invited it, and bro sent me a photo. That's cool. XRP, yeah. XRP is at 303, I think. Yeah, it's at 303. 304. XRP is at 304. I do believe it's about to crash significantly in a really bad way. It's getting towards the end of its pump cycle here, I believe. And, they already had the picture with Trump and the Ripple CEO, Brad Garlington. They can't get much more hyped up than that unless they actually do something real with their company, But it's basically a ghost chain, most of these cryptos are all hype. And that was the thing about Gary Gensler. A lot of people hated him, but he is actually protecting investors. He wants these crypto companies to be more transparent with a lot of the things that they're saying. Gary Gensler basically has a problem with the crypto companies because they're not telling people the truth about what these companies are doing. Okay. And Gary Gensler knows that there's so many scams out there. And then Trump's like, yeah, I will ban Gary Gensler. Trump's just pumping up crypto for his rich buddies to get richer. You understand that? He's just helping his buddies get richer. And he is getting richer too in the process. He just doubled his net worth from freaking Trump coin. I'm telling you, these are the last weeks of this crypto cycle. Possibly. And Trump's making sure he takes full advantage of it. As soon as Trump coin came out, these other cryptos started to sell off. So all the volume is going over towards the Trump coin, okay? And it's just pure manipulation. I hear banks have adopted XRP. Yeah, who told you that? That's what they say. They've been saying that for 12 years. That's what these pump articles says, It's false articles. It's false advertising. This is why Gary Gensler needed to stay in office because you got Ripple saying, oh, we're doing business with banks all over the world. And no, it's false. Gary Gensler was the only guy that wanted to help you. And they convinced you that he was bad. It's just the most amazing thing. Crypto is a scam. Yeah, but it is a scam that it pumps and then it dumps. So I like to get in before it pumps, and then we make our money, and then we get out, and then we get back in after the dump. So we follow. What I do is I follow the cycles. I get in when it's low, and then I sell when it's at peak hype. Okay, when it can't get any bigger. When the president is taking pictures with Ripple CEO, when Trump is pumping up Bitcoin, it can't get much bigger than that. Bitcoin, it might not really go much higher. We might sell off to 40,000. Got my sandwich and protein shake ready. That's good. You should eat. I believe in eating protein shakes because the protein is quickly digestible. It's your body can utilize it real quick because it's in that form that it'll often be a concentrate, whey concentrate, or hydroslate, or isolate. And that protein is very easily available to the body. You can digest it real quick. So, and yeah, a sandwich, that's always good. I like sandwiches with Ezekiel bread and like some good quality meats and organic vegetables on there. So yeah, that's really good. Sandwiches, can't go wrong with a good sandwich. No, it's not all selling off. No, it's not right now. No, but a lot of it did. Like I said, the volume kind of transferred itself over. I think a lot of these people that run these markets, they said, let's pump up the volume on Trump coin, and probably more people took a piece of the action than just Trump, Trump, his buddies helped him pump it up, and then a whole bunch of people probably took pieces of it and made a fortune off of Trump coin and Melania. This year, I think SHIB. Well, the bad news is I think SHIB already peaked for this year, even though it's a brand new year. I think Shiba Inu has peaked. I think 2025 is going to present itself to be an excellent buying opportunity because a recession is in the books based on a 62-year Fed funds chart. Every time they cut rates, a recession ensues within 6 to 18 months or so. So we are expecting a massive recession very, very soon. So I don't think Shiba will go any higher in 2025, but that makes me happy because I'm going to be able to buy it low, So, and even if it does go higher, I still own it. So I can't lose, literally. I can't lose. If it goes down, I buy more, and then I'll make more money in the long run. If it goes higher, I can sell what I got, and I'll make money right then and there, So I like to own these cryptos, but I like to load up on them when they're cheaper, okay? So yeah, I think SHIB already has peaked. I don't believe it will go any higher. But I believe in 2026, 2027, we will drop a zero and we'll go to 3 zeros, 9. So 3 zeros, 9 in 2026, 2027. So it's going to take a long time. I think that's the same for all the cryptos. Some of them are going to reach, we're seeing signs of the end. That's what I've been saying. Signs of the end of this pump, recession incoming. Doge, I think, already reached its peak at 48 cents. I think it has to come down now, and then it will hit a new peak in Trump's term. In these 4 years, it'll hit a new record high. Hey, bro, but that's just, you're entitled to your own opinion, dude. I just believe that there's a recession coming because it happens every time they cut rates. So my belief in a recession is so strong. So I believe the stock market's going to drop and the cryptos are going to drop because cryptos follow the stock market. They follow the equities markets, generally speaking. Okay. So if the stocks drop, crypto is going to drop, and a stock market drop is baked in the cake because of a recession that's coming. So there's no chance really for a lot of these cryptos to go too much higher. But of course, it's always possible. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I think that, but my opinion is based on history from many different cycles of recessions. We have so many different cycles we can follow. The Bitcoin halving cycle. We can follow cycles that the dollar makes. Follow cycles with recessions, interest rate cycles. And when you put all the pieces together, it says that cryptos and stocks are going to drop, I think, this year. And then they will go higher later. But me and my old man have a bet on silver if we'll reach 42 or 44. My guess is 44. My old man thinks 42. These guys are literally gambling on will silver go to $22 for $42 or $44. 42 or 44. You're betting on it to do well this year. Yes, with Trump, the dollar will die. The dollar has been coming back up higher ever since basically, the gold and silver markets ripped from 2000 to 2011. That's when the dollar was dropping. From 2011 to now, the dollar is rising. Now, the dollar will switch to the downside again. So I believe silver will go to potentially in the short term here, silver could go down. Okay? But I believe that since the dollar is going to be getting a new declining cycle, a new cycle of selling off, decline in the dollar, silver could go to $100 or $150. In the last cycle, silver got to 49. That was back in 2010, 2011. Silver got to 49. In this next cycle, I think silver is going between 100 and 300. Probably 150 being the average, This guy says silver is going to $47. Guys, in 5 years, silver could be 150 for real. Because the dollar is going to drop. Donald Trump's going to print so much money. Remember last time we had a COVID situation? He printed so much money, and we still haven't paid the price for all that inflation. The dollar is still strong because it's the strongest currency, relatively speaking. Other currencies around the world are very, very weak. Okay? Silver will do better than XRP this year. Well, that very well might be possible. I think that is going to be a guarantee. Okay? Think of it. If silver and XRP both go down because of a recession, how much more down does XRP have to fall? Well, XRP could potentially fall all the way down to 50 cents or so. Even lower than that, but I don't care to mention lower than that. XRP could fall to 50 cents. That's a huge drop. Silver, the most silver is going to go down is close to its cost of production, which is all different mines have different costs of productions, but on average, what's the average cost of production for silver? Maybe $20 to $24 an ounce or something like that. Maybe it's lower for some mines, higher for others. So I'm not really sure what the average is, but it's somewhere around 20, 22, 24 for the cost of production to produce 1 ounce of silver. And a lot of silver is produced as a byproduct. But the bottom line is silver could not fall that much, I don't think. But XRP could fall a significant amount. So I think in 2025, the precious metals is going to be a safe, relatively speaking, safe place to be in this recessionary environment. Precious metals are going to be pretty safe. They're going to hold up okay. They're going to hold their own compared to everything else that's going to be dropping. So, I'm not bullish on metals for 2025, but I think it's going to be a safe haven. I think gold, silver, the dollar, savings bonds. But then when the dollar starts to drop, silver and gold are going to skyrocket. And so is the stock market because it's going to be because of lowering interest rates. But silver silver, dude, Wyatt, I just bought a kilo. Okay. You already know I had silver, but I just purchased a kilo. So that's 31.1 ounces or 1,000 grams. And it's a kilo bar is pretty big. I could show you guys a 10-ounce bar. 10-ounce bar, not that impressive. A kilo bar, now that's a bar. You can feel the weight on a kilo. So I am going to get that kilo, and I'm going to show you guys. I got a Sunshine Mint kilo. It's going to be shipped right to the house here. And then if it doesn't get delivered, it's going to go to the post office. So I will pick up that kilo in a few days, and you guys are going to see what a kilo of silver looks like. And, kilos are kind of not good to buy in one aspect. Because if you want to barter with them, it would be better to use smaller pieces of silver that are more divisible. A kilo, that's worth like $1,000, and in 5 years, it's probably going to be worth $5,000. So what if a guy has got a car that he wants to sell and he wants to sell it for $4,000, but all you have is a kilo, which is worth $5,000? What are you going to do? You're going to cut off part of the kilo? No. So that's why it's better to hold ounces. Because you'll be able to trade those ounces in as much, for the cash and then take the cash to buy the car. I'm not saying that you'll be able to take your silver and trade your silver for a car, but you'll be able to trade that silver for cash and then buy that car right away. And it's better to have smaller pieces of silver. So I'm talking 1 ounce rounds or 10-ounce bars. I personally just like kilo bars. Okay. I just do. Yo, I just dropped a wine cup passed down through 5 generations, but I caught it with 3 fingers. It was my mom's great something cup. You know, a cup like that, Wyatt, you're gonna want to put that up on a shelf behind closed doors. You know, like a cup that's that old. That's pretty rare. You know, most of those cups are probably been destroyed. So that's a family heirloom. That's a family heirloom, dude. Yeah. It's a family heirloom. You want to put that somewhere special so the whole family can see it, like put it in your living room, put it somewhere safe, you know? In my opinion. But yeah, your heart's racing. Mine would be too. I wasn't using it. My mom was showing it and I knocked it. Oh yeah, she was showing it off. Okay. Yeah, those family heirlooms are fun, you know, to show off and remember the old days of the family and where you came from and what your ancestors had to go through to, you know, they had to walk uphill both ways through the snow to get to school and all that. That's what my grandma used to say. And a lot of people used to say that for some reason. They used to go to school and walk uphill both ways. I don't even know how that's possible, but they all say that. I wasn't using it. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at crypto again. Yeah, one just gave to me a watch that my grandpa's dad wore in World War One. His grandpa's dad wore it in World War One. That's cool. That's a nice collectible item, dude. So let's check out. XRP is at 307. And oh yeah, Origin token is down to it's like 10 cents or whatever. So I like that. I would like Origin token to go down to 8 cents. It got restored. It used to have blood on it and it was cracked. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people restore the old watches if they're damaged for sure. My dad's like a watch collector, watch repairman. So I have learned a lot about watches over the years, you know, old railroad watches, pocket watches, all kinds of stuff. Wrist watches, you know, Patek Philippe's, Rolexes, Walthams, any kind of watch. You know, I know a lot about them. I wish they didn't. It would have been cool. Yeah, if you got to keep the blood on it. Yeah, I would have probably preferred it with the blood. Yeah. But that's okay. It's getting real cold out here again, guys. And, you know, we're not getting a lot of views. So I am going to end it. Kind of tells me that they're not really, the bots aren't pumping up the crypto videos as much. They did put a crypto title in there. So it tells me that they're not paying money for the bots anymore to pump videos on YouTube quite as much. Yeah, it's way lower than we were getting. But it's also because the hours, it's kind of late. But I used to do these videos late and get a lot of views too. But I don't know. But oh yeah, I did get banned from TikTok for a few days because I said about the freaking 2 genders. Trump said that there's only 2 genders now. So TikTok did ban me because I said that. So I'm banned on TikTok for the next until the 27th. You remember when I was at 150 and 200? Yeah. I had about one time I had 200 followers on there and I got so many watch hours just from one live stream. And yeah, we got 18 here now, which is not nothing. It's something. But I think Wyatt, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do more of these live streams and I'm going to try to do video gaming, live video gaming. I'm going to start doing that again. I do have some live. I play League of Legends and I want to start doing that live, teach people how to play League of Legends. And obviously I'm always going to talk about the stocks and crypto and gold and silver. And I've been doing that my whole life. So I'm never going to stop talking about that. Live stream it's working, but we're just not getting a lot of views. We only got 3 likes and 15 people are watching this. That's really not enough. Try this free game. Yeah. You should play Enlisted. It's a game where you can enlist in the army or something. Yeah, I could do that. Is that on? That's on PC? I don't know. Or if it's on your phone, you said. I think it's on the phone. Oh, it's okay. So I can play it on PC. Enlisted. I could, yeah. Every time I try to do a new game, it's like you have to learn all brand new controls for everything and spend all this time to set up the controls to get it all perfect. And it's like, I don't even want to play any games because you have to do all this process. But I should get into a new game. So Enlisted, maybe I'll try to do that when I go downstairs. Same as Call of Duty. It's on consoles and PC. Okay, yeah, I got PC. So I got a gaming PC with a NVIDIA GTX 1070. So it's an old video card, but it still holds up pretty well today. But nowadays they have the 50 series, the 50 70s, 50 90s. They're going for like $2,000. The scalpers are on these things hardcore, guys. Whenever the new video cards come out, scalpers always buy them all up and then they sell them for like triple what they bought them for, you know? It's so messed up. How's gold today? Well, last I looked, gold was up $15 to like 1,725, which is pretty freaking good. Let's check gold right now. I checked gold on Kitco, Kitco, because they have all kinds of articles and stuff, and it's all free. Kitco is the best place to go for gold and silver research. And I have known this for over 20 years. Kitco has been around that long. So right now, gold's up $16.60. $16.60. What's the price at? It's not loading because my phone, the processor is so cold or something. The battery's so cold. It's kind of like slow. Yeah, nothing is loading on here. Plus, I'm out in the garage. Okay. Gold is at 27.25 about. 27 and a quarter. That's a lot of money, dude. I bought my first ounce of gold at $2.95. I bought a 100 Corona, which is just about an ounce. It's like 0.98 of an ounce, and I paid $2.95. So I was buying gold back then for like $300 an ounce. And I still think it's a great investment. I think it's going to 10,000, 20,000 because the dollar is going to drop. Trump's going to print so much money, and then it's going to cause so much inflation. So that's one of my main premises for why cryptos are going to go higher too, because of the inflation in 2025. There's going to be so much inflation, and I think the cryptos are going to start to go up in 2026, 2027. Why do I think Trump's going to cause a massive amount of inflation? He did before. Even before COVID, Trump was causing massive dollar debasement, massive inflation. And he has said that he wants a strong dollar. That tells me the exact opposite is going to happen. He said that, let's drill, baby, drill. Oil is going to be down. That tells me that oil is going to be higher. You're going to see that a lot of these people lie to you. Whatever they tell you, the exact opposite will happen. Okay. Massive inflation. They need it. They need it to keep the economy going. Trump knows this. He works for the Fed. They're going to get interest rates down real low. There's going to be money creation. If we get into a recession, that's going to give them the excuse to do quantitative easing. These are all things that I think are coming. I think QE is coming. We had QE 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to have a new system of money printing. It's going to be just like quantitative easing, but it's going to be to boost the economy, but it's ultimately going to lead towards the dollar devaluation. And that's what I think is coming under Trump. A lot of money creation. I think he's going to eliminate the debt ceiling. Trump's just going to print money like there's no tomorrow, But, this is my theory. This remains to be seen. So we got to wait and see. My dad loves gold more than me. So for his birthday, I'm getting him 1 ounce of gold. Are you kidding me, dude? You're getting your dad an ounce of gold? He's not going to give you something that's worth $2,700. Are Are you kidding me, dude? Don't get your dad an ounce of gold. Get him like an ounce of silver. Ounce of gold. That's going to take away a lot of your savings. You know, crypto is the new currency. It's a nice statement there, but most of these cryptos are basically scams. They don't have the real good technology that they need. They're just basically trading based on hype. So, you know, which crypto is going to be the currency? You know, none of them have any underlying real value other than ICP, I think, Internet Computer Coin. But a lot of them don't have real use cases, and they say that they do, but they're not really doing that many transactions. Like XRP, they've been saying they're working with the banks. Not really. Not really. It's mostly all hype and speculation, and hype articles, fake articles, pump articles. You know, they're pumping these out like hundreds of them a day, just fake articles. They're dealing with this bank. They're dealing with this bank. They're just putting out so much fake stuff out there. Tells me we're at the top. I think XRP is about to drop to 50 cents. I think that the U.S. government would not want any other currencies to take on the role, you know, that the dollar has. So ICP is better than XRP and HBAR because it's very likely that it could go deflationary. The cycle burn rate is really high. Everything's built on chain, so you don't need other web hosting services. You can build it all on the ICP network. I believe with HBAR and XRP, you cannot do that, and it's more costly to do it with HBAR and XRP. And ICP is way cheaper. And they're coming out with Caffeine AI, which is going to be an app that you can basically talk to it, and it will build you an app or a website of your own design just by talking. There's nothing else in the world that can actually do this. It's just going to be Caffeine AI hosted on the ICP network. This is probably what's going to make ICP go viral in a couple of months. Or so. Whenever it happens, you know. We don't know when it's going to happen. But Chainlink. They're supposed to be working with a lot of the banks. I thought XRP was. Now Chainlink is. You know, I heard Trump just bought some Chainlink. They're just hyping it up to steal money from retail. I don't think anything about Chainlink. When it was low, I thought it would go high. And when it's high, I think that it will go low just based on hype and speculation. Okay? They can make these things do whatever they want. They can paint the stock chart to make it look any way that they want. These elites have full control of a lot of these stocks and cryptos. They're mostly all scams. Okay? I definitely think XRP is one of the biggest scams. They're definitely not doing as much work with the banks as they say. Okay. I'm buying him 1 gram of gold or a paperback or gold back or whatever. Yeah. Okay. My feet are starting to go. I can't feel my feet. I'm just trying to come out here, get a few views. It's not working. So I'm going to go back inside because I'm freezing cold. So I'm going to end it. I'm just enduring all this pain for nothing. And no one's even liking it hardly. We only got 3 likes. So I got to go, but I will be coming back later. Okay. Why not do it downstairs? Because if I talk, then I'll wake up everybody. My feet are basically frozen solid, guys. They hurt. I got to go.